Let's talk about storage folder. Why does it exist, how to customize it, and how to make those files public. So by default, when we upload the file with request store or store as, it is uploaded to the disk called local. It is configured in a file config Filesystem.php, and there is a list of so-called disks. On top, there's a system setting for the driver, which is by default local unless you specify differently in .env file. So what is that local? If we can see, the driver is local, which means that the files are on the same server, and root folder where it is uploaded to the storage path of app. So when we specify store as avatars / something, it is uploaded to storage app and then whatever we prefer. Which means that those files are not public. So if you go and type some URL, something like storage app avatars 15, it wouldn't exist because storage folder is not public for URLs or for the web. Which means that by default all your uploaded files are protected, and if you want to download them or show visually, for example, I've created a controller here, user controller, to get avatar by user ID. So in the routes web we have avatar user ID, method get avatar, and then you find the user, and if it exists, then let's close the sidebar, you respond with download file of all the full path, but that path is not public, so that the user in the browser wouldn't even know the original file name. It would be always avatar PNG. So when you type in, for example, avatar 15, it would download the file avatar.png. Probably it's not the best example because avatars should be public, but you can imagine this the same for any document or any invoice or something like that. So the file is safe in the storage and it is downloaded only if you give the rights permission to download. Now, what if you do want to make your files public? There's a separate disk called public. To use that, in the controller, you should upload the avatars. There is a third parameter called public. So that's the third parameter for store as. If you use store, it would be second parameter. So let's try it out. Let's register a new user with some avatar, register, and let's see where it lands. So storage, app, public avatars, and then 16. So the disk is public, but the folder is still storage. But there's an artisan command to make storage app public folder actually public. It creates a so-called symlink, artisan, storage link. So public storage link has been connected to storage app public, which means that if you navigate to public, you can see the storage as a folder, which is actually a link to storage app public. And now if we type in that avatars 16 and then that file name, let's try it out. Avatars 16, actually storage avatars 16 and then that file name. It is publicly visible without any download or any permission. By the way, I've celebrated 1,000 Twitter followers recently. So yeah, if you want to make your files public, you can use a disk called public, which still stores it in the storage, but you can do storage link to make it actually public with a symlink. Or you can edit that public driver with your own parameters. So for example, public path, and then have uploads, something like this, without URL actually. Let's try it out now. Let's register another user with the same avatar, register. It works. And now probably our file is in the public, in real public, then uploads, avatars 17. So to access that file, you don't need any storage. You just go uploads, avatars 17, and probably this file name. Yep, it exists. So if you want to avoid storage at all, just edit the public disk however you want.